Hypnotist Dan Lornitis has captivated corporate audiences of Fortune 500 companies and associations from all over the United States. Dan is one of the most sought-after clean show hypnotists in the industry. Event planners, executives, and meeting professionals are calling his show brilliant, a first-class performance, a huge hit.
Open your hands for a big round of applause for Dan Lornitis.
I love the reaction I get once I tell someone that I'm a hypnotist. Is that from that moment forward, they want to cover their eyes and look the other way, never making eye contact with me. For some reason, they think as soon as they do, I'm going to have control and power over their mind. And as cool as that may be, hypnosis doesn't work that way. It's not the power of my mind over theirs. What it is the ability that each and every one of us have. And that's the ability to unlock the most creative forces in the world, our subconscious mind and our imagination. And with this ability, combined with the power of suggestion, we can produce some pretty entertaining results. I've given the suggestion to this lady that she won't remember her first name. She'll know her middle and her last, but not her first. And the lady next to her, she will have a different first name every time I ask her. Hi, what is your first name? That's okay. Hi, what is your name? Barbara. Nice to have you, Barbara. Hi, ma'am. What is your name?
I know my middle name.
You know your middle name? What is your middle name?
Lynn.
And your last name?
Halliday.
And your first name? It's not that hard. Maybe it's stage fright. See, what is your first name?
Wilma.
See how easy that is? See, watch. What is your first name? What is your middle name?
Lynn.
Your last name?
Halliday.
First name? What is your first name?
Lucy.
What is your name? What is your first name? I'll tell you what, I got $100 right here in my pocket. $100 just for you if you can tell me your first name. $200. $300 right here tonight if you can tell me your first name. It's not that hard. What is your first name?
Chase.
I invite anywhere from 15 to 25 volunteers on stage. I give them some instructions, and then, with a few spoken words and the snap of my fingers, they're hypnotized. And when they're in that deep hypnotic state, anything is possible. Well, almost anything. I get asked all the time, what happens if I start barking like a dog or clucking like a chicken? Pretty soon I'm stripping naked and yelling inappropriate things about my boss. That doesn't happen. The volunteers will never say or do anything inappropriately. They won't embarrass themselves, their coworkers, or their organization. And most importantly, they won't strip naked. Okay, watch closely. When I point this hypnotic finger at you, it's lights out. Watch. Sleep, deep breath. Sleep. The winner tonight will be judged on how quickly, how cool, and how uniquely they milk their cow. Hey, what is your name? And the name of your cow?
Old Bess.
All right, don't start yet. And the name of your cow?
Blue Bonnet.
Blue Bonnet looks like he's got some big old udders there. Are those udders? Sweet cheeks. Should we go on to count 3? 1, 2, and 3. There goes. Start milking those cows. Start milking those cows. Milking those cows. Drink it. 2. There goes 1, 2, 3. One of my favorite parts of the show is when I give the suggestion that every time I turn around and face the audience, the volunteers will realize that I'm not wearing any pants. But the moment I turn back around and I face them again, they'll see that I'll be fully clothed and they love my shoes.
First things first, what we need to do is have the audience sit back and relax and enjoy themselves. Because see, there's a lot of times that we can turn. You like my shoes? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We're going to get started with this show. Like I said, it's really great to be here tonight. There's some sort of what's your name?
I customize every show to fit the audience. By doing this, I have the ability to weave themes and goals or the organization's objectives into the show. For example, every time this volunteer hears the word microphone, he will realize he is the world's greatest motivational speaker, and he will use the event's theme in his presentation.
Maybe it's the microphone, because I tell you, you guys are awesome. You can believe it, you can achieve it.
My show really works by combining the power of suggestion with the volunteers' own creativity. This is a great icebreaker. It really brings a group together because we can all relate. But when you combine these two powerful formulas, I'm no longer the star of the show. They are.
With over 3,000 live performances to his credit, Dan is an experienced professional who can help make your event a success and make you look like a genius for having him entertain your group. Corporate entertainer, hypnotist, Dan Lornitis. For more information about how Dan can be part of your event, contact the representative who provided you with this video. Call today. Dates fill up fast.